Hey guys, we have A1 versus JAKAT, winners round 2 I believe, of singles. And A1 this time going Bayonetta, interesting. I haven't seen this Bayonetta since it was pre-patch, so it's going to be interesting to see what he can do here. Obviously, I'll have a lot of insight onto Bayonetta as I main character, so I can tell you what he's trying to go for, things like that. So right now he's getting pretty solid damage, doing the reliable combos. Oh, committing to the double jump after he up B's, gonna put him in RCL lag and gonna get grabbed for that. And yeah, the dive kick has a much smaller hitbox now, so it's much easier to contest with it. As you just saw, it pretty much. Oh, this could be it. Nice. Okay, gets a pretty decent charge on it, and that fresh watch time is gonna hit the first stock. But yeah, like Bayonetta is a lot easier to contest with in the air now after the nerf because of the reduced hitboxes on her specials. So JAKAT was able to beat out side B pretty consistently with Nair. Oh, I guess the landing hitbox up air, that was interesting. Okay, JAKAT evening up the stock count. And something A1 needs to look out for is not to try to witch time during PK Fire if he gets caught in it, because if he does try to do that, he's just going to end up staling it because it won't actually come out in time. It's too slow for witch time to actually activate. Try to do the pillar, but at that point it's better to just do another side B into maybe like an up air or back air, depending on how they DI. Ooh, and JAKAT just let out that F smash a little bit earlier. That definitely would have clocked A1 right in the toes. Oh, and she's looking for that grab, but that clutch spot dodge coming in from A1 there is going to avoid the grab, which could have potentially killed. Alright, flurry of back airs here. A1's trying to space out. Oh, PK crossed by accident. I think she's trying to go for another PK Thunder. And the back air is going to take it, yeah. Or back throw, sorry. There you go. This matchup's really interesting because it's pretty dangerous for Bayonetta to do anything because of the fact that once Bayonetta's at kill percent, which is pretty early, she's a light character. Once she's at kill percent, you don't really want to be committing to any sort of landing lag, which is basically not using any of your specials in the air, because it's going to just be that much easier for Ness to grab her. As you saw, he committed too much to aerial options and wasn't spacing them, as well as not resetting neutral after he did air combos. You need to reset neutral with Bayonetta because, yeah, you don't want to get grabbed and just lose the advantage that you just gained. So I feel like A1 picked up on that, and he's going to try to leverage his extensive Robin experience. So, and Duck Hunt, okay. Alright, so A1 trying to just gain some space here. Obviously, Robin is the type of character that wants to zone and wall out, whereas Ness needs to really just get in. Doesn't really have too much to force an approach, so I really respect this pick from A1. Both characters have pretty much checkmates, where a checkmate being just getting a kill off of a grab. Both of them actually around the same percent, whereas, however, A1's checkmate can be from anywhere on the stage, whereas JAKAT's would need to be closer to the edge. However, both are very lethal, and what we're seeing here is just A1 really doing attacking a lot of damage, just throwing out projectiles. Chucks the left-hand sword, but wasn't able to make its mark. Oh, he whipped the grab there. That was interesting. I guess there was a... Oh, is Ness out of the percent? That's the thing about Robin's checkmate, is that you can actually be too far up percent to for it to work. So perhaps. Ness is able to get out at around this percent. In which case it becomes a mix-up option where you down throw and then read whether they're going to air dodge or not, and A1, just like first stock against himself actually, A1 is able to get falling up air and take the stock. Oh, and she takes a book, but kind of just chucks away. I would have held onto that as much as possible to leverage good pressure because the book is pretty nasty as far as knockback is concerned. If that actually connected, she probably could have taken the stock with it, so. JAKAT is doing a really good job at walling out A1 here and not getting the up B. I think he must have done an input error, or I really doubt it ran out of uses. Alright, JAKAT, J1, almost said J1. JAKAT able to react in time to absorb it and recover a bit of health. It's only like 3%, wow. Alright, and again, A1 just keeping distance and walling with projectiles. JAKAT really needs to pick up on A1's patterns here because he is a very pattern-based. Zoning playstyle. So, and there you go, A1. Really a powerful finish to that game too. Gets the Arc Thunder, and when he B-reversed it too, which is really good because if you're able to B-reverse it, you actually move closer to where your target is. So that way, if your Arc Thunder does hit them, you're able to do a lot of options out of it because you're like literally right next to them. You can grab them, you can smash attack them, anything you want really. So A1 was able to leverage that and take the game. And we're going to be going to Smashville here, and it's going to stick with the Robin. It's definitely working out much better than Bayonetta, which I assume is just more so he's pretty rusty with that character. JAKAT here is was doing a pretty decent job at finding ways to get around the walling that A1's putting up. More so just, she's got a, you see like that, like, she did a pretty good job of just running underneath, kind of expecting something there. Robin, a type of character not really good at covering underneath her, so pretty easy to juggle actually. So JAKAT's got to really like figure out, okay, when is Robin gonna jump? And that's my time to run in and close off the gap. Tries to get the roll read with the down smash. JAKAT doing a good job and now popping him in the air. Running into Arc Thunder twice in a row. Really nice use of the down B from JAKAT, which actually might pressure A1 to approach more, because if he's saying that, oh, well, my zoning is actually just healing my opponent, I need to close in the gap myself. So I think JAKAT actually should be utilizing that more as a pressure tool to get A1 to approach, because approaching herself is not really working all that well. Oh, and a very commit middle down up B there by A1. Not really too sure about that option. He had all the stage control, didn't really need to go for such a risky option. Okay, grabs the, oh, and there you go, gets the stock. Oh, but no, she's still alive. And gets a grab, down throw. Reads the air dodge, but the air mobility from the JAKAT is gonna save the stock there. Oh, very nice. Very Zero Suit-esque with, felt like kind of what Zero Suit does with the down smash. You can basically cover a lot of options there. Not cover a lot of options, but you can react to the down smash's timing and just get any follow-up you want, back air, upper, or whatever. He did the same thing with arc fire there with the down throw. Or sorry, yeah, with the down throw actually. Actually, can't remember, what was it? I think it was an Arc Thunder actually. Alright, A1 trying to really keep his distance here. Oh, that's really going to get into JAKAT's head. Getting Nosferatu, this isn't really what you want to happen when you have such a nice lead. Because not only are you taking damage, your opponent is healing. And just like that, A1 able to regain the lead. And because this could be anybody's set. Game 3. Pretty much last hit here. Oh, and JAKAT at the checkpoint, at the checkmate percent. Probably pass it at this point now. Oh, JAKAT closing out the distance here, running in. Not afraid of anything here, but that up air is going to take it. And A1 able to clutch out that set. Almost falling to the hands of JAKAT. Pretty good stuff to A1. He's going to be moving on in the bracket. Winners round 3. We'll see more of JAKAT, hopefully in loser side. So there you go.